I'm just a bit gobsmacked, honestly. I'm a bit taken back by it. Yeah, I didn't know when we would get to this position, and I didn't know when we would get to this position, and after last weekend, it was a difficult start to the week, and come here with just aggression and wanting to go into the weekend and really get the car into a great place. And I've started out straight away with a better feeling in the car, and I can't believe that we're at the front end.
I'm very happy. Yeah, I mean, I do think that in the first practice we were quite a bit off. So I'm very happy to be on the front row, honestly. The lap was very good. It's always very tough when you go from a medium to a soft, to nail the lap with no references. But yeah, I mean, of course, when you look at it, like it was 18,000 or something off pole, but I don't think we should have even been on the front row anyway. So I'm very happy to be second.
Q1 and 2 felt good, and then SQ3 we tried something a bit different and went out much earlier and tried 2 laps, which I'm not sure was the best thing in the end, but I think it's something we need to have a look at. But I think the pace in the car is still very strong, and I'm still confident to fight from third tomorrow.
I've struggled on my side of the garage. From the beginning, I felt like I was a step back compared to Lewis, and Lewis was just faster today. Struggled a lot in turn 1, 2, 3, which was more or less the same struggles I had last year, so that's a bit of a shame. But apart from that, everything was quite tight. So obviously it's a shame we start before, but Lewis is on pole, and hopefully we can have a good race together tomorrow.
To be honest, pretty happy with the lap in Q3, well done to Lewis to get pole. That was a pretty great lap. I think P5 was where we were today. It was strange in Q2. At one moment I was outside the top 10, the next I jumped up to P2, and it didn't feel any different, to be honest. So we always know it's a bit tricky with the tyres, and with the sprint race you've only got so few laps. You've got to really nail it, and today we did okay.
No, I made a mistake. I locked up in the last corner, but we just struggled a bit more now. Just not quick enough. Simply struggled a lot with the car. So just our difficulties that we've been struggling with showed a lot more today. So nothing more than that, honestly. Just too many mistakes, but just too difficult of a car to drive.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking good. I think SQ2 was pretty tight, and I was feeling good with the car. And but on soft, I really struggled in that first lap. Especially, I felt the grip was very poor. I think warm-up was not optimal on my side, and when I started the lap, the tires were too cold, and I really struggled during the whole lap, to be honest, to strike grip. Still, better qualifying than Melbourne for sure, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Happy with the result, obviously, how it came out. Still, I would say we could have done probably a couple of things better in terms of setup. I think didn't feel 100% able to extracting performance from the car. So we have to look through it.
Pretty happy. I think we have a bit of work to do with the car, and I think this track isn't quite suiting us at the minute. We need to make some changes. Well, obviously we can't for the sprint race, but afterwards to just tie up the balance, high speed, low speed a bit better. Tyres are not that easy to know what to do with them. I think the tyres we've seen it this year so far, very sensitive, and so long corners like they are in China tend to make them tyres work a bit harder, and it's hard to get them into a good place. So we'll do some work overnight and try and get back stronger tomorrow.
Yeah, if we could have signed up to be in SQ3 before the session, we would have. So I think it was a good session.
Yeah, it was good, very good, very happy with qualifying. Q1 especially was mega. The very first lap we were like P2 for most of Q1, and unfortunately the qualifying are too long now, and we do too many laps and too many set of tires. It will be nice to go back to one shot only, and that will benefit us. But all in all, competitive car today, so we felt fast at the age of Q3 and with one car in Q3, so it's looking good for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, happy with the feeling underneath me today. From the first lap in FP1, I knew it would be a bit of a better weekend than what we had in Melbourne. I felt comfortable with the car straight away, which is always a nice start to the weekend, and we managed to show a bit of pace out there today.
It's been a tough day up until now. We're struggling with some balance problems, and especially coming down to Q2, not knowing exactly where to find the lap time, and a bit of overdriving, and a bit of a problem with the seat. So yeah, a bit too many issues, which meant we couldn't go through. But we'll try and learn from it, so we can apply it tomorrow for the day that counts in quali.
Yeah, it was a decent quali. Q1 was a good lap. The first lap, the second push lap, I actually did my best. So, building up the confidence through the weekend. I think FP, we were a bit behind, and then we did some steps ahead, improving every session, every lap, and getting the confidence back with the car. And yeah, it was a decent session in Q2. Unfortunately, I was not able to improve 6/10 to go to Q3. No, honestly, don't think I could do it, but tried to do the best lap I could.
I think everyone out there is really struggling here. It's really tough on the tires on the entry, and you just overheat throughout the corner. And I knew I had only one lap in SQ2, and overdid it because I knew to go to SQ3 I had to put a good lap in, and it was just a bit too much.
Still digesting it. I think just a combination of things, a bit of traffic, a few cars just not where we wanted them to be, but all in all it's something that we're going to have to just look into and see how we can improve it. Luckily we have another shot at quali tomorrow afternoon.
It's frustrating because the car felt good and we had actually some good pace. Turn 1, I don't know what's happened we had an AlphaTauri that just, I don't know if they didn't communicate that we were coming, but unfortunately it just sat on the line at the apex of turn 1 and I had to go all the way in the outside on the dust in turn 1 and lost 3-4 tenths already to start the lap. So when it's such fine margins, it's for sure very costly, and it's just I'm just disappointed for the guys because I think we made some good steps from FP1 and we should be fighting to get into that SQ3. So
it is disappointing for sure, but I think it's very positive because obviously Oli is out there now, and we look to be more in the mix, compared to Melbourne. So I think we definitely found some pace as a team, and that's very positive. On my side, we need to look at what went wrong in this short session. We had some damage in P1 on the floor, which made us lose quite a lot of downforce. So we need to see if we recover that, obviously, now in qualifying.
It was strange because I think the first lap was kind of all right. It was looking good, but in the second lap, a lot of people found quite a bit of lap time, and we didn't. So strange one. We need to look into why that happened, and what went wrong there. This morning, it looked obviously pretty promising and good, but somehow we didn't manage to repeat that.
Yeah, it's obviously a shame. I think from a starting point, it wasn't too bad. The first lap was all right, and then we were just looking to build on there, but we stayed out to try cool the tyres on track, and to be honest, I really struggled to get the temps down starting the second lap. So basically we started too hot, and then through the lap I just struggled, and then it's frustrating.